Hola, hola, hola. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're gonna talk about how to write a happy list. This is I guess, very special video for me because I am Laura Rotz. If you don't know me, I am a private counselor and holistic life coach, and I help you create the life that you deserve through self love, self care, journaling, and inner work. So today I want to talk about, how to make a happy list. One of the things that we are embracing in this month of February is the self-love journey. My last video was about getting to know yourself, getting to connecting with yourself, and have a relationship with yourself, knowing who you are. If you want to check that out, I'll link it down below. And just this connection that you have, that you can create when you start your self-love journey, is critical. Like, I can never emphasize it enough, but trust me, you'll never ever ever regret putting yourself first. You'll never regret loving yourself. You'll never regret getting your needs met before anyone else's. You'll never regret putting yourself first above anyone, not even your kids, not even your husband or wife or friends or parents, no one. You'll never regret creating a connection with yourself and having a relationship with yourself. You'll never regret that. So, in the last video, I spoke about how you can start that connection, getting to know who you are. But in this video, I want to concentrate on a happy list, the activities that will make you connect with yourself, getting to know yourself, starting the self-love journey, and be intentional and consistent. Because when you start loving yourself, it's not about, just saying it one time. It's about a habit. It's a lifestyle. You don't go to the gym and you grow one muscle and then be done forever or for life. Like, that's it, you're fixed, you're healed, or you got a muscle forever. No, like, you have to keep it. You have to stay consistent. You have to create a lifestyle around, that goal that you have, or that accomplishment, that you want to keep. Building your body is not that easy, and also it's not easy, and it's not quick. Like, you have to be consistent, you have to take the time, and you also have to really put in the work. So that's how self-love actually is as well. Self-love is also putting in the work, being consistent, creating a lifestyle around it. I remember when I started, my self-love journey, I I did my affirmations, but I wasn't used to repeating it. I didn't believe it. It was so hard for me. I hated it. I was like, this is stupid. This is dumb. But honestly, I see the difference now, and I never regret not even one thing I did for myself in those moments. For you to start, this journey about, self-love and self-care, you need to start basically connecting with yourself, discovering yourself. And that's why I created my self-love journal. This is a self-love and self-care journal that brings you activities, engaging activities into actually what you need in life, or what you want to create to actually live the life that you deserve, and not just repetition. And this journal is based on positive psychology and cognitive behavioral therapy that allows you, or trains your brain, to think positively, to rewrite your narrative and start thinking positive about yourself, having a better relationship with yourself, having a better connection with yourself, and actually having a positive connection, relationship, and in lifestyle, as a whole. So one of the activities that are in this And this journal is the happy list. If you see it here, I'm going to zoom in, and it says, write down activities that will make you feel happy. So when you starting, this self-love journey, I want you to kind of like visualize, what is it that you want? How can you improve the life that you have now and create the life that you deserve? And one is by getting to know yourself, connecting yourself with the spirit and the mind, the spirit, the body, and then knowing who you are. I am smart, I am this. And you can watch my previous video about this if you want to know more about that video. But in this video, I want you to create those little things that will make a difference in your life. The little things, the little activities that will make you happy and that will prioritize the self-love that you deserve. So in my opinion, it doesn't matter how much responsibilities you have. It doesn't matter how busy your days are. It doesn't matter the things that you procrastinate on, or other goals that you haven't accomplished and you feel that you feel guilty about putting your computer down and starting doing other things that are not proactive or are not I guess, successful or don't make you feel like you accomplish anything. Honestly, self love is about that. It's actually that. Self love and self care is about doing things that nourish your soul and your spirit and your body without feeling guilty about it, without having to have that thought of, oh my God, I'm here reading this book and I should be doing the dishes, or I'm here, writing this on this journal, but I should be typing that email, or I'm here drawing and coloring and doing this mindful activity when I should be, like cleaning or picking up, or just getting ahead with work, or I have so much going on for next week, or things like that. That's what used to happen to me. So I think I speak from experience, and I don't want that for you. When you do this, I want you to consciously choose to not be productive, to not think about the outside world, the house, the kids, the family, the boss, the job, the career, the responsibilities. No, none of that should exist in any of this list. So this list is mostly about the things that you love and the things that you enjoy doing, the things that make you happy. For example, I'm going to go and I'm going to fill it out as the things that make me happy and the things that I love. Okay. So number one in my list is journaling. So I love journaling. And you guys know it because I sell journals. I love, love, love reading. And I intentionally, block times of my day, like hours or minutes, or it's usually 45 minutes to an hour that I block in my day to read. I purposely read and write every single day. I don't write as much as I want to, but I do make an effort to write as much as I can. Then I love, love, love. Another thing that I forgot is that these things is, if you do them on your own, is even better. Like I think in the beginning, it was hard for me to do things on my own, but I could never, ever go sit down at a restaurant and eat by myself. Now I do it all the time and I love it. I take some of my parts, I do IFS. So I take some of my parts that I'm dealing with in the moment and I take it for lunch. And I go and I hang out with that part of me, and we get a little date. And it's so relieving, and it's so spiritual for me now. So I go eat on my own all the time now. I never used to do that. I never used to do anything by myself. I hated to be by myself. Like I felt not comfortable, doing things on my own. Now I do them all the time. And I think that I enjoy them way, way more. So journaling, reading, riding my bike, and anything. For example, you can say dancing. You can go to a Zumba class yourself. You can go to a club by yourself. You can do something that relates with it, or even, be in your room if you have a private space. For example, like this is my garage and no one ever comes here. So this is my private space. I have my own little space that I can call it my own, and I have everything I want here, and nobody comes and touches anything. This is a no. This is a red zone for my family and my kids and my husband. Like they know that if I'm here, no one can come and bother me. They can text me, but no one can come and bother me. So having that space, also having those moments of privacy, like you don't need to be around your kids 24/7. You don't need to be around your husband or wife 24/7. You don't need to be around your parents or your cousins or nephews or siblings, anyone 24/7. Please learn to be by yourself. Learn to have moments of connection. Learn to create this activity list so you can create the life that you deserve, where you don't need anyone to be there for you. You don't need anyone to hold your hand. You don't need anyone to push you to do things. You do it because you love it, because you recognize the spirit within you, and you connect with your body, with your spirit, with your emotions, So dancing, it can be writing. Well, writing is kind of like journaling. But writing, it can be watching a movie or TV, I guess. So it can be TV, it can be like working out. For example, I love doing yoga. So I have that as one of my lists as well. And I love to create. So I have right here, and I'm looking at it right here. I have a little table right here. I'm getting into it this year. I want to create or I want to make jewelry. So I want to make jewelry. I love to do yoga. It can be many things. For example, if you like to draw, cooking can be another one that is very relaxing. It can nourish your life, your body, and it connects you with nature, and also with yourself, because you know that you're giving your body what it needs and all the nutrients. So this activity is amazing for when you starting this self-love journey. So try to really get creative. Like I remember when I started working with one of my clients in therapy, we did this activity and she didn't know what to do. At the end, she tried so many things, and it was so interesting to see the things that she would pick, like gun shooting. Like who would think that, but she picked that at some point. And then other people would pick like riding horses, or another one I remember went fishing. Like you can get creative with the things that you want to explore, and then continue to build the list of things that you love to do for yourself, with yourself, for connection with your body, with the mind, with the spirit. And then you start creating the life that you deserve. The more you do things you enjoy, the more you connect with yourself, the more you get to know yourself, the more you love yourself. So this is the list. I hope that this activity will help you, and please implement it. And I hope that it helps you, connect with yourself, get to know yourself more, and do the things that you love and create the life that you deserve. Okay. If you want to check my previous video about how to get to know yourself, here's the link. Just go watch it, and I hope you have an amazing day. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah. Okay, bye.